Hi, hi class 8. So now we'll study about plant and animal cell. Now let us understand what type of cells are present in plants and which type of cells are present in animals and how are both different from each other, because if you see both are living organisms, we are also living and plants are also living, but there are some differences at cellular level. Now let us understand what those differences are. So when we talk about animal cell, it is quite simple than plant cell. So here I am going to draw animal cell. You can also learn how to draw an animal cell and please understand its parts. Just slightly like this, it is very irregular. This is the animal cell we have, and then here I am going to draw the plant cell. Class, this is known as cell, or you can say plasma membrane, right? So this is the plasma membrane. Now in plant cell you can see outside the plasma membrane they have one more covering, and this is your cell wall, and this is present only in plant cell. Now this is your animal cell, and this is your plant cell. It is, see, animal cell, if you see, it's not properly rectangular in structure, it is slightly polygonal, or you can say slightly spherical in structure, it is slightly oval in structure. I won't say polygon because polygon is a sided figure. So it's like this moreover. Just slightly fine. Then in center, as both are the eukaryotic cells, so both have centrally located nucleus. So this is their nucleus. This is their nucleus. And then you can see we have nuclear material, or you can say genetic material. DNA, and it has chromosomes, and inside chromosomes you have DNA. Now this is the nuclear material, or you can call it as genetic material. This is the genetic material we have. Fine. Now there are some organelles that are present in animal cells. Now if you see here, I am going to draw endoplasmic reticulum. This is the endoplasmic reticulum. This is known as endoplasmic reticulum, and sorry, here the nucleus is not located in the center. The nucleus is located somewhere here. Genetic material is present here and the nucleus is here. Fine. So endoplasmic reticulum is here, and here I am going to draw endoplasmic reticulum. See, right now just remember the name. We'll talk about the function of endoplasmic reticulum. We'll talk about functions of each and every organ. Here you just need to remember the name. Here I'm going to draw one more endoplasmic reticulum. This is how you draw endoplasmic reticulum. You don't have to do anything. ऐसे zigzag, just make ये building shape के. Can you see? Just ऐसे you need to draw. जैसे you have seen the bushes of Christmas, the branches of Christmas tree. It is just like this in shape. Similarly, you have to also make it like this in shape. Fine. So this is your endoplasmic reticulum. Now, when we talk about Golgi bodies, these are the Golgi bodies we have. How to make Golgi bodies? Now, see. Class, why I am drawing these structures in front of you, because I want you also to learn how to make these structures, because these structures do come in your exam. They do ask to make, they will, I should say they will definitely ask you about plant and animal cells. So you should know how to draw plant and animal cell. So for making Golgi bodies, you have to draw a bow. Have you seen a bow? So you have to draw a bow-like structure just like this. These are your Golgi bodies. Here also I'm going to draw Golgi bodies. These are your Golgi bodies. Or you can say Golgi apparatus also you can say. These are your Golgi bodies. Apparatus, fine. Now a vessel like, you have seen a bowl. So similarly a bowl like structure you have to make, and these bowls are your lysosomes. Lysosomes. Here also I'm going to make a bowl like structure. These bowl like, just like you have to make जैसे कटोरी होती है ना, which is at your home, so you can make it like that. Fine. So now it's time to make mitochondria. Now how to make mitochondria? See, making mitochondria is a bit difficult, so please understand. Suppose we are making the inner side of mitochondria. Make an arc like this, and then make small building. Make these buildings here, like this, and then you have to make buildings like this. And make sure this building should come between these two buildings, and that too in an inverted position. In दो buildings के oppositely you have to draw this building. In दोनों buildings के oppositely you have to draw this building. Now as this is made, you just have to put this in a capsule. लंबे you must have seen बड़े वाले रसगुल्ले. So you just have to put all these buildings in that. Now see, understand here also again. I'm drawing one arc, and then like this, and then make this building. Again we'll go for another building, and this. Now between these two buildings I have to make this building. Between these two I have to make this building. Make sure your building should be slightly curved. Don't make it so pointed, because this is their matrix region, right? So this is how you're going to make mitochondria. This is your mitochondria. Now what is mitochondria? We'll study about it also. Fine. Now let's make, plants, they're able to photosynthesize, right? They're able to make their own food. Now why are they able to make their own food? Because you have studied this from class 3rd, that they have chlorophyll in their cell. Now chlorophyll, as you all know, it is a green color pigment that is present in plant, and that is responsible for trapping sunlight. So chlorophyll is the one that is going to trap sunlight, and it is going to change your solar energy into chemical energy, and with the help of that chemical energy it is going to produce food in plants. Now we'll see that chloroplast. See how to make that chloroplast. For making those chloroplasts you need to draw coins. Can you see the coins like structure? Here I'm going to draw one. So you must have seen piles of coins को ऐसे you're going to put, so that is known as piles of coins. So you have to draw piles here. Later on you have to connect all these piles. Fine. And then you have to put this like this. This is your chloroplast, but make sure your chloroplast it should be present in only plant cell, because animals are not able to produce their own food, so chloroplast should not be present here. Chloroplast is one type of plastid, right? Now it's time to make food vacuole. Now if you see plant cell, the maximum part of a plant cell is covered with a vacuole. Their food vacuole is large. You have to make it like this. You can give it a proper shape also. So this is your food vacuole. And in animals, it is present, sometimes it is present and sometimes it is absent. But in plants it's always there, and it is centrally located. And this is the reason why nucleus is displayed at one end of the cell. If you see nucleus, the position of the nucleus is near to this end, it is slightly displaced. And why is it displayed? Because your vacuole is occupying the major portion of the cell. Vacuole बीच में आ जाता है, तो it displaces nucleus side में. Fine. Now here are two more important bodies that are present, which are known as centrioles. these are responsible for cell division. Fine, what is left now? Ribosomes are left. So for making ribosomes, you can make like dot dot structures. These are your ribosomes. These are your ribosomes. Ribosomes are present in both plant cells and animal cells. Now here I am going to make ribosomes. Fine. Then what is left now? Yes. Now jelly-like substance that is present here, that is, see, your cell is not empty. Organelles are there and all the organelles are basically present in this jelly-like substance which is known as cytoplasm. So here you have cytoplasm. So this is your cytoplasm. Fine. Now we are left with, yes class, one more important thing. I made two endoplasmic reticulum here. If these ribosomes are present on these endoplasmic reticulum, then you will call it as rough endoplasmic reticulum. Can you see this? It's looking very beautiful. You must have seen beads on a string. आपने देखा है कि भी धागे के ऊपर बहुत सारे मोती होते हैं. Similarly, अगर endoplasmic reticulum के ऊपर ribosomes are present, तो you will call it as rough endoplasmic reticulum. And if ribosomes are not present on them, then you will call it as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Fine. So this one is rough, and so I'm just writing RER, which is your rough endoplasmic reticulum, and this is going to be your smooth endoplasmic reticulum. We'll move on to this. Here I drew one more endoplasmic reticulum, so I'm going to put beads on it just to ensure that this is a rough endoplasmic reticulum. Fine. So class, that's all. I hope I've made all the organelles, nothing is left in it. Fine. So class, now understand this. I'm just telling you a brief how do these cells function. See, every information about the cell is present inside this. Like whatever, just like your brain is controlling all the systems of your body, similarly your brain is also under the control of genetic material. So genetic material is present in each cell. Your body is made up of billions and millions of cells, और उन हर cells के अंदर you will have this genetic material. और इस genetic material में आपकी body में कितना प्रोटीन बनेगा, आपकी body में फैट्स की ऑक्सीडेशन कैसे होगी, आपकी बॉडी में क्या चीज़ अंदर आनी है, क्या चीज़ जानी है, या व्हाट आर द like how your body is going to function and how you are going to tolerate stress, whatever it is, whatever function it is, every instruction, everything is encoded in a, जैसे you must have seen codes होते हैं ना प्रोग्रामिंग में. Similarly, every information is coded here in this genetic material. हर चीज़ is important. Every important cheese is there in this genetic material and it is in coded form. Fine. So what happens, this genetic material is going to encode. Just suppose for example cell में कोई protein बनना है, so this genetic material is going to tell your endoplasmic reticulum, right? It's going to give instructions to your endoplasmic reticulum and your ribosomes. So ribosomes will soon come and they'll sit on endoplasmic reticulum and they'll start making proteins, and then proteins will go to Golgi apparatus and finally it will go into these vesicles, and vesicles के through वो protein आपकी cell से बाहर चला जाएगा. Fine. So basically ये सारी चीज़ें cells में continuously in a coordinated manner they keep on functioning. For example, mitochondria is your powerhouse. यहाँ पे power बनती रहती है in form of ATP and वो पूरी cells में automatically जाती रहती है. जैसे plants में if you see chloroplast, तो chloroplast continuously energy बनाता रहता है, right? And वो पूरी cells में जाती है, and ये food vacuole it stores food. So ये continuously ये बहुत सारी events ना इसमें चलते रहते हैं. Fine. So this was the structure of animal cell and plant cell. Now we are going to study each organelle in detail, like what is the function of plasma membrane, what is the function of ribosomes, and why are chloroplasts present there. So we are going to study about each organelle in detail now.